Is Himalayan salt as healthy as we think? Welcome to Mama Lucia's kitchen. Let's embark on a journey to the majestic mountain ranges of the Himalayas, where this pink-hued crystal has its origins. Himalayan salt, known for its distinctive color and mineral-rich composition, has taken the culinary world and health communities by storm. Its reputation reaches far beyond its aesthetic appeal, with many attributing a plethora of health benefits to this seemingly magical mineral. Himalayan salt, unlike its more humble table salt cousin, is often presented as a healthier alternative, a mineral powerhouse if you will. Harvested from the ancient seabeds in the Himalayan foothills, this salt is believed to have been shielded from modern-day pollution, offering us a taste of the pristine, prehistoric world. It's a mesmerizing tale, isn't it? In culinary circles, it's not just the flavor that has chefs reaching for this pink wonder. The larger crystals, compared to regular salt, offer a unique texture to dishes, while its natural color adds a dash of visual appeal. But it's not all about the taste. The health communities have also embraced Himalayan salt with open arms. It's hailed for its mineral content, boasting more than 80 naturally occurring elements and minerals. Some believe it can help with hydration, promote a healthy pH balance, and even support respiratory function. Himalayan salt lamps, another popular product, are said to improve air quality and boost mood. And let's not forget about those stunning salt caves and spas, where we're told simply breathing in the salty air can do wonders for our health. It's clear that Himalayan salt has been swept up in a wave of popularity. Its story is enchanting, its use is diverse, and its reputation seemingly unblemished. It's been dubbed the purest salt on earth, the salt of the earth, if you will. But is everything we've heard about Himalayan salt true? Let's investigate. Himalayan salt is known for its distinctive pink hue, but what gives it this color? A question that has intrigued many, and the answer lies beneath the crystalline surface of this famed seasoning. The pink coloration of Himalayan salt is attributed to its rich mineral content. It boasts over 80 different minerals, including potassium, magnesium, and calcium, which give it a unique flavor profile, sought after by culinary artists and food enthusiasts alike. These minerals are not just flavor enhancers, they also play vital roles in our body's functioning. Potassium, for instance, aids in nerve function, while calcium supports bone health, and magnesium is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in our bodies. However, the tale of Himalayan salt is not all rosy. Its mineral content is like a double-edged sword, with the other edge being the presence of potentially harmful substances. Among the myriad of minerals in this pink salt, there are elements that could raise eyebrows, such as lead, a notorious heavy metal, and even radioactive elements. Lead, even in minute amounts, can have detrimental effects on the human body. It can interfere with the development of the nervous system, resulting in behavioral problems and learning disabilities, particularly in children. Radioactive elements, on the other hand, are associated with a host of health issues, from skin irritation to more severe conditions like cancer. The concentration of these substances is relatively low in Himalayan salt, but their presence is undeniable. That's the irony of nature. Even in something as beautiful and seemingly beneficial as Himalayan salt, there lies a hidden truth, a potential risk that we must be aware of. So, while these impurities may give Himalayan salt its unique color and flavor, they may also have potential health impacts. It's a reminder that we should always be discerning, even with something as simple and commonplace as the salt on our dining table. After all, as the saying goes, too much of anything is bad, and this could not be truer when it comes to our daily salt intake. What could be the potential health impacts of these impurities in Himalayan salt? Now, this is a question that has been on the minds of many health-conscious individuals. Let's dive right in. The impurities found in Himalayan salt, as we've established, are a mixed bag of elements. Some of these are harmless, even beneficial in small quantities. They contribute to the mineral diversity that many tout as the selling point of this pink salt. Back to what happens when these elements are present in larger quantities. Well, the picture isn't quite as rosy. The truth is, certain impurities found in Himalayan salt could potentially have negative health impacts. Let's consider iron, for instance. While iron is indeed an essential mineral, too much of it can lead to conditions like hemochromatosis, which can damage organs. Then there's the case of radioactive minerals. Yes, you heard it right. Himalayan salt can contain traces of naturally occurring radioactive substances like radium and uranium. Now, the levels are typically low, and the radiation exposure from consuming the salt is minimal. But the fact remains, these are not substances you'd ideally want in your daily seasoning. And it's not just about the individual elements. The collective effect of these impurities, particularly when consumed in large amounts, could potentially pose health risks. There's also the concern of the unknown. The exact composition of Himalayan salt varies from mine to mine, and even from block to block within the same mine. This variability means that there could be other, unidentified impurities lurking within those pink crystals. So, while the small quantities of these impurities might not cause harm, larger quantities could potentially be harmful. But before you toss out your Himalayan salt lamp or banish the pink crystals from your kitchen, let's remember one thing. It's all about moderation. Most of us aren't consuming Himalayan salt by the handful, I hope. It's clear that the impurities in Himalayan salt could have potential health impacts. But how much Himalayan salt would you need to consume for it to be harmful? Let's explore that in the next segment. How much Himalayan salt is too much? This question seems straightforward, but the answer is anything but simple. It's akin to asking, how long is a piece of string? The answer is, it depends. When it comes to the consumption of Himalayan salt, or any salt for that matter, there's a delicate balance at play. Too little and our bodies can't function properly. Too much, and it can lead to an array of health complications. But what constitutes too much Himalayan salt? Well, that's where things get a bit murky. You see, the amount of Himalayan salt that could potentially be harmful isn't a one-size-fits-all figure. It varies wildly based on a multitude of factors. Your overall health, the type of diet you follow, your lifestyle, and even your genetic makeup, all play a critical role in determining your salt tolerance. For instance, if you're someone who generally consumes a healthy, balanced diet, rich in fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins, a sprinkle of Himalayan salt here and there isn't likely to cause any harm. On the other hand, if your meals are predominantly processed and full of hidden salts, adding more Himalayan salt could tip the scales towards the danger zone. Similarly, your lifestyle plays a significant part in this equation. Are you an active person who regularly sweats and therefore loses salt? Or are you more sedentary, meaning your body doesn't lose as much salt through sweat? Depending on where you fall on this spectrum, your body's need for salt, including Himalayan salt, would differ. Then there's the consideration of individual health. People with conditions such as high blood pressure or kidney disease often need to monitor their salt intake more closely. For them, even a modest amount of Himalayan salt could be too much. So, as you can see, determining the too much threshold for Himalayan salt isn't a black and white issue. It's a complex interplay of various factors, each as unique as the person in question. So, the question remains, is Himalayan salt as healthy as we think? This is the question we've been exploring throughout our journey, peeling back the layers of this intriguing culinary staple. To come to a conclusion, let's revisit the key points that we've discussed. Himalayan salt, with its captivating pink hue and exotic origin, has been celebrated for its perceived health benefits. It is true that it contains a cocktail of minerals, including potassium, magnesium, and calcium, which are essential for our body's functions. These minerals can contribute to our overall well-being, enhancing our body's natural processes and potentially boosting our health. However, it's crucial to remember that these minerals are present in only trace amounts. Their impact on our health, while potentially beneficial, is not as significant as some might believe. In contrast, the sodium content in Himalayan salt is high, as it is in all types of salt. Consuming too much sodium can lead to a plethora of health issues, like high blood pressure and heart disease. In addition, Himalaya salt is not iodized as some table salts are. Furthermore, the purity of Himalayan salt isn't as pristine as one might think. It contains numerous impurities, including heavy metals like lead and radioactive substances like radium. These substances aren't beneficial for our health. In fact, they can be harmful. The potential risk associated with these impurities warrants a second thought before we sprinkle our dishes with this pink salt. So, where does this leave us? Himalayan salt, like any salt, should be used sparingly. Its unique mineral composition can offer a different flavor profile and a subtle health boost. However, the presence of impurities and the high sodium content remind us that not all that glitters is gold. While Himalayan salt may be an interesting addition to our culinary toolbox, it's clear that we should be mindful of its potential health impacts. As always, moderation is key. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe if you would like to see more of this type of content. Enjoy!